Good afternoon, everyone. I hope all are doing very well. So, today, to start with the presentation, I would like to ask a very simple question, which goes like: Imagine you need to buy a medication for a very sensitive health issue. So, would you get it from a human pharmacist or just simply get it from the self checkout? Well, most people assume that the human interaction is very much needed to enhance the service experiences. However, the research shows that the customers actually prefer interacting with robots because they feel less judged and less socially evaluated. So today we will be focusing more on this. We will be discussing more on this topic using a very well researched article which talks about how artificial intelligence and service robots are transforming the experience in service industries. And if we ask, like, why do we even have to study the robots in service sector? Why is the service sector even important? It's because the service sector is the biggest among all three of the sectors. This service sector industries accounts for approximately 70 to 80% towards the GDP of the modern economies in the world right now. This means the change in the service sector directly impact national growth, employment, and the productivity. So therefore, it's very critical to understand how the customers respond psychologically to the AI and the robots in the service sector. Moreover, this article includes four major findings that are particularly important for service organizations. Firstly, is that robots reduce embarrassment in sensitive situations, just like the example I gave earlier of the medicine. And the second is that sometimes the customers are more likely to behave unethically towards AI because they experience reduce guilt when dealing with a machine instead of actual human being. And the third is that voice-based AI systems increase engagement and improves customer experience, especially when interactions are simple and efficient. And the last one is that companies that implement AI chatbots often receive positive investor reaction because AI adoption signals innovation and competitive strength. And one of the most important contribution of this research is the idea of how the robots, from being a stranger, can become a complete partner towards their consumer, which includes four different stages from being a completely strangers, where the customers may feel hesitant or uncertain towards the robots. Then being to the because of repeated interactions, they become familiar, and over time that trust develops, and then the robots become integrated partner within the service journey with the consumer. If we see where the robots stand today, the robots now appear across the entire customer journey, starting before the purchase, which is recommending the customer what to buy, where to look the product for. Then during the purchase, helping the customer, assisting the customer with the self payout, self checkout, and then AI payment systems, and then after purchase, offering the customer additional customer support through AI bots, AI assistants, virtual assistants from their houses as well. And if we see further on where the robot stands today, we find them in almost every sector, every service sector, starting from supermarkets as the self checkouts, then to the banking sectors, then hospitals, hospital service robots performing uh, intense surgeries besides the doctors, and then finding them in almost every household today in the form of Alexa or Google Home or maybe some other voice assistant. And so although the AI have many benefits, many benefits, but this comes at a cost. The customers may lie a lot when speaking to the AI because of the decreased guilt or decreased risk, and then there are also privacy concerns due to the large volume of the data collection of the personal data collection of the consumers. And moreover, in the future, the consumers or the users might be very much dependent on the robots, emotionally and physically. They might be very emotionally attached to the robots. And so to tackle these problems, the service managers must use AI very carefully. They should match the robots to the right service situation, keep the balance between humans and automated services, and protect the consumer data. So that's all. And to end today's presentation, I would like to conclude with the success of service organizations will depend not just on using AI but using it responsibly. Thank you so much.